Bud Files, good morning. How are you? All right. Just spent a little time in the old workshop this morning. So let's get up about 70 Fahrenheit today, and then we'll have some rain come in and a big drop in temperatures and stuff. So I don't believe Old Man Winter's quite done yet, but we never know. All right. Anyway, we're still working on this old spoon, and we've made a good bit of progress from being the old stick that it was this time yesterday, and taking our detail knife and kind of getting it down to the shape and everything, and we'll develop the crank of the spoon. All right. Hopefully everything's going good in your neck of the woods. Oh yeah, I want to do a shout out to Outlaw Camper. Sent me some stickers yesterday. So if y'all don't know Jack, go to Outlaw Camper. Go ahead and drop by and tell him Dave sent you. I should have brought the stickers out. That we're going to show them to you, but just tell him that you heard about him over here on one of Dave's vertical lives. Right. Let's see here. Indian Hemlock, what's up, man? Good morning. How's everything up in your neck of the woods? I was just watching one of your videos about an hour or so ago. Yeah, this is going to be a really neat grain up inside of it. It really is. And let's see here. We'll get our little detail knife here out and do a little bit of yeah, these things are sharp, no doubt about it. They will put a nasty cut on you if you're not paying attention. Don't take big, strokes like that with these type of things. Use your thumb to guide it, and just a little bit at a time. Remember, once you take it off, you can't put it back on unless you do the old sawdust and glue trick. Let's see here. Nature Makes Noise. How are you? All right. I just finished filling the bird tube and the other feeder tray and the bath itself, getting that all cleaned up, and they're out there merrily having a good time. And I watched the squirrel a minute ago. He was up there in the bird tube, and he was like, I look over there, and he knows I'm looking at him. I said, that's for the birds, right? The other one back there is for you. And it's like, he looks at you like, yeah, he knows. but it's fun. I enjoy watching them. It's very relaxing. You can probably hear them in the background. Yeah, they're happily tweeting up a storm. Looks like a tufted titmouse out there in the tube at the moment. And there's an eastern bluebird. There's a red-headed woodpecker, or I guess they're called red-headed. No, red-bellied, right? Something like that. But we had some hamburgers the other day, and the buns got a little stale, so I've been giving them a little bit of bread. Grandma Teresa Gilmore, it is so good to see you. Indian Hemlock, raining and something up here. Spoon looking good. The birds and squirrels are so entertaining. They are. I really enjoy it. Yeah. But I seen there's some type of little yellow bird over there now in the tube area. But I seen a little graphic on Facebook a few minutes ago that hummingbird season will begin like here. I think first part of April, something like that. Cause it's still, we're getting some warm days, but it's still mostly cold and stuff. So. I'd set the camera up in front of the bird too. I don't know, a week or two ago. It's pretty entertaining. But this is what the other side of it means. It looks like you can see where like a branch had started to come out here, and then something started growing in here. Here, that looks like water damage or a crack. Most unusual, and almost like a fork. Pretty cool. So let's take our little Sloyd. Here is the difference between this is a Sloyd knife, the one with the bigger blade, and that's a detail knife. My favorite one to use is the detail. And like I said, you want to keep them sharp, but don't take big wild things like that, because you will definitely end up probably cutting yourself and damaging whatever it is that you're trying to carve on. Yeah, okay. This was one of the spoons we were working on yesterday, and then I had to stop because it was a little moist in there. But I never seen spalted spots developing little colonies almost like that. You know, you see them in like travel lines like this, but I've never seen them in little pockets like that. All right, let's see who else is in here. This one right here, I'm wanting to say it was peach. It was a part of a branch from a peach tree that came down. And this one right here was a maple. And this particular piece of wood, I mean, it sat out there next to the fire pile for, you know, a long time. And like I said, I don't really get much joy in carving on green wood. I prefer, it's harder work, but I like working on the seasoned stuff. All right. The temperatures today are, like I said, it's supposed to get to 70 Fahrenheit here. Right now it's like 60, 61. And it makes it easy to get up inside the workshop. But here in Virginia, when it starts getting up there, you know, late April, May, June, July, and it's 95, 100 degrees outside, and it's about the same inside the shed, and not a puff of air. Even the fan over there is blowing hot air around. Yeah, we've got well, there were 14 fruit trees on the property, but the nectarine tree got cracked in half last July during a severe thunderstorm. So I've been using the wood from it to make scoops and stuff. And here's a piece of it here. And yeah, I would say there's enough in there to make some more spoons and stuff. Let's see here. All right, Harshman Hills, just swinging by to say hi and lurk in the background. All right, man. Good to see you, and lurk all you want, man. And as always, feel free to, if you've got a live coming up or a video that you would like to mention to folks, have at it, man. I definitely don't mind you sharing that kind of information. That's why we put like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah. Okay. Hear the birdies in the background. I have been in here in the shed before, and the squirrel will come right up here on the little ramp and sit there and stand up on his back legs doing his thing. And yeah, like, hey, buddy, you can come in if you want to. And then if I go in the house for a few minutes and leave the shed open, which I normally do, I have come in here and found like a screwdriver or something on the floor, and I'm like, yeah, buddy. My buddy is branching out from bread and bird seed screwdrivers. All right, let's see. We got this little the crank of the spoon developing, and it really it's up to you how you want it. Make it swoop down, then swoop up. Make it take a dip, and okay, let's see here. Well, we got about 10 people in the room. Good to see everybody. We got let's see, your hook knife. Like I say, these things are sharp. You want to be very careful with it. And just imagine, get your finger, stuck in here like this, and be a very painful moment. But I have never really had any injuries per se. I mean, nicks here and there, but nothing too awfully bad. National Parks Princess, good morning. Getting ready to go into work here. All right. Okay. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day and safe travels and all that stuff. And what part of the country are you? I know I see a lot of videos like out west and stuff, but I didn't know where you called home. Let's see. I am in Northern California. Okay, well, my wife is a native of, well, she's born in Fort Ord. So, and I think they grew up in mostly Salinas area. I was born in just outside of Philadelphia in Chester, Pennsylvania, and spent most of my life here in Southern Virginia. Yeah, nice. Yep. Yeah, her dad ended up here as the last duty station, I think, and but yeah, I think she and one of her brothers and at least two of the kids were born in Fort Ord, and they lived in Salinas for a long time, in Monterey area, and all that kind of stuff. And I think she has a brother that lives in Tracy, California. I know during the summertime they were having big time issues with fires and stuff. And I don't know whether they had actually gotten an evacuation order. Okay. Monterey is beautiful. I have never been there, but everything that my wife said has told me that it is. I know we've watched some videos about home prices and stuff out there, and the scenery and stuff looks gorgeous. So she's got like a year and a half to retire. I'm already retired, but we constantly talk about moving out west or someplace more rural. Very expensive to live there. Yes, indeed. I've noticed that. What that one guy was saying on the video. Most people you hear like $400,000 for a home. He said in that area, $400,000. That's not expensive. You start talking about $1 million or more. Now you start talking about a home. All right, let's see who's here. Cosman, you look at home prices in Monterey, and then you decide you actually like West Virginia. Yeah, well, we're not quite West Virginia. We're right here on the Virginia coast, but yeah, your thought is well taken. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just here in Southeast Virginia. I mean, I don't know, man. If for me, $300,000 home, that's pretty decent sized home here. Of course, you're right here. If you look on your map and you locate Norfolk, Virginia, right across the harbor there is Newport News, is where we're at, and a really high density military area. You got Norfolk Naval, Langley Air Force Base, U.S. Army at Fort Eustis, a lot of Marine Corps installations and stuff over in the Virginia Beach, Norfolk area. So retirement days, comfort foods, and more. Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Did you just recently become monetized, right? If I remember seeing the video correctly, right? Like I said, for those of you just coming in, hey, don't be bashful. If you want to reach out to anybody up in the feed here, you know, reach out to each other. If you want to say something about a live or a video you got coming up that you'd like to tell people, come see. I have no problem at all. I don't really look at it as self-promotion. It's just, if you're going to spend some time with me, I certainly don't mind, sharing some of the time with you as far as that goes. It's going to be a really neat looking grain in it when this gets done. Yeah, we got rain coming in here in, I don't know, a few hours. Clouds are really thickening up. Oh my goodness. There's like two doves out there in the bird tube right now. They're swinging back and forth. All right, let's get our little tiny detail knife. And I'm going to work on this little piece right in here for a few minutes. Wind's picking up. You can hear the door behind me tapping up against the side of the workshop. Pretty cool how that branch came in here and a little bit wider. As the old timers say, wood tells you a story about what happened. It can't tell you when it happened, but unless you know what year you took it down and you counted the rings and stuff, you might be able to get somewhat of a guess. But where I'm at right now, Jamestown is about 18 miles up the road from here. Where they first came ashore for the colony, and Williamsburg, Yorktown is about 12 miles from here. Where the United States became a country. George Washington, all that kind of stuff. Lafayette. The sound out there you're hearing is Langley Air Force Base doing its thing. The sound of freedom, right? And I just kind of take my time, no rush. put this over here. And I got this heavy wired brush that will knock some of those high spots off. And you can kind of see the how it's pulverizing stuff. And we'll just settle down and do some sanding on here like this. All right, let's see who's in here. Where is the axe? Well, the bigger axe is outside. But yeah, there's our one we normally use when we do a chopping block work. But I don't do any swinging in here. It's too tight.